Turkey. Amidst the bustling marketplace, a forlorn figure stood out, a golden retriever, his ribs showing through his matted fur, a small, dried-out bun clutched in his mouth. The villagers, accustomed to stray animals, took pity on the dog. He seemed lost, desperate, and always on edge. He was rarely seen without a man, weathered and ragged, who shuffled through the streets, offering the dog to anyone willing to listen. "He is a good dog," the man would say, his voice hoarse. "He needs a good home. He needs a loving hand." The villagers, though sympathetic, could do little. They had their own struggles. But one villager, a young woman named Aisha, couldn't shake the image of the dog, his mournful eyes filled with fear and longing. She took a photograph of him and posted it online, hoping to find someone who could help. Across the ocean, in a small town in California, Sarah, an animal lover, stumbled upon Aisha's photo. Her heart ached for the dog. She felt a familiar ache, a deep connection to animals in need. She had always longed to give a rescue dog a second chance, a loving home. She saw in the dog's eyes a story of hardship, a desperate plea for help. She immediately contacted Aisha. Sarah booked a flight to Turkey the next day. The distance was daunting, the journey long, but her determination was unwavering. She arrived in Gaziantep, her heart pounding with anticipation and worry. She found the man, the dog still by his side, and she saw the flicker of hope in his eyes, the longing for a home. Sarah purchased the dog from the man, promising him a life of love and care. The dog, who she named Hope, was wary. He trembled when Sarah reached out to pet him, his ears flattened against his head. He refused to eat from her hand, his past experiences making him mistrustful. Sarah knew this was a long road, a journey of healing. As they boarded the plane, Hope, curled up at her feet, seemed to relax for the first time. She looked into his eyes, saw a glimmer of hope, and her own heart soared. Landing in California, she felt the warmth of the sun, the vibrant colors of the world as if they were new to her. Hope, however, remained nervous, flinching at every sound, his tail tucked between his legs. One day, as Sarah was walking Hope in the park, a friendly golden retriever named Charlie, his tail wagging, approached them. Hope, who had been wary of other dogs, slowly lowered his head, allowing Charlie to sniff him. Charlie, sensing Hope's fear, nudged him gently, his tail wagging. For the first time, Hope relaxed. He began to wag his tail, his fear slowly fading. He had found a friend.